Good morning. Good morning. If you're new here, my name is Tasha Marie TMR. How you doing, baby? All right, y'all. So we on our way to work this morning. If you're new to my channel, these are the Car Chronicles. I try to do them at least Monday through Friday. We talk about things that's going on in YouTube, on YouTube, or in the world, celebrity news, whatever's going on. And whatever I feel like it's a relatable topic or a topic of interest, we talk about it, okay? So we talk on my way to work, all right? Yes, I do work. A lot of people are saying that I don't work. I'm making it up. Well, I'll tell you like this. If I was going to make up a story, baby, it would be that I have so much money that I don't have to work. Yeah, I do have to work. Yeah, I don't know who would make up that type of story. Who would get dressed up and get in their car and pretend like they going to work. Like, I don't know who would do that. I wouldn't do that. I don't do that. But it's all good, you know. People will say what they want to say about you, and they'll try to make you, you know, out to be something that you're not. And I mean, I can't control that. I mean, it is, I know my truth. So I can't, you know, I don't have to prove it to anybody. I know my truth. Y'all probably like, what's she talking about? You know, it is what it is, y'all. I mean, I'm a normal human. I got things going on in my life, stuff going on. You know, I got kids, I got worries, I got problems, I got all that. You know, I'm human and normal just like everybody else. You know, I don't profess to be perfect. I'm not perfect by any means, you know, but I do the best that I can do with what I have, you know. It's just called life, you know. Everybody living it, everybody go through it. Some people have a better way in life and some people don't, you know. It's just that simple. All right, y'all, we're going to turn this air on. Whew, because your girl's hot this morning and I'm thirsty. Oh, God, I got a lot going on this morning. All right, y'all. I should have worked from home today because when I tell y'all I'm not in the mood for going into work. I'm just not in the mood. Y'all know how it is. You get in that mood sometimes, you wake up and you be like, you know what? Yeah, I ain't feeling it. And I do that for a few moments and then I'm like, girl, you better get your butt up out this bed and get on down here to this job and get this good paycheck, or the best paycheck I can get right now. Okay. All right, y'all. So really quick, we're going to touch on a couple things on YouTube, and then we're going to go on into the, you know, the news in the world. I saw a Strong Mommy Chrissy video yesterday, y'all. She did, she's, you know, getting settled into the new home. I must say, y'all, that house is super cute. Like, that kitchen, baby, that kitchen gives me life. My God, I love that island. That island is so cute. Strong Mommy Chrissy look like she about to pop, boy. But you know what? I will say this about that young lady. She is very resilient. You know, whatever is going on in her life, she tries to keep, you know, a straight face. And you know what? I know it's hard not to have your significant other there with you, going through the motions. You know, he should have been the one up there hanging up them pictures and stuff like that. But y'all know how women, we know how we got to do, you know. Well, hey, we got to do what we got to do. Where there's a will, there's a way. You know, she can't just sit around and wait on the other shoe to drop. She got to make it happen. You know, that she's about to have that baby. So she got to get everything prepared. So when she has that baby, she could just bring that baby home and sit down and rest. I believe she has to have a C-section. So she's not going to be in a position to be up, hanging up stuff and knocking on walls and stuff like that. So she got to do what she got to do while she got the time, you know, and the strength. So I wish Strong Mommy Chrissy all the luck in the world with her baby and her family and her new home. She seems like she's very excited about being in her new home, and those pictures on the wall are freaking gorgeous. Did y'all see those little African, baby? Them things is cute. She said she got them from Ross. I might need to go to Ross to see what they're talking about, because them is some cute pictures. Yeah, so you know, she doing what she got to do, y'all, and I admire her for that. I really do. And her channel is super, it's growing so fast, you know. And at the end of the day, y'all, she's good. I must hand it to her. She figured out how to tap into YouTube, and that girl did what she had to do. And my hat's off to her, baby. I don't hate by no means. If you good, I'm gonna give you your props. And she good. I will hand it to her for that. All right, so all right, y'all. That's just enough of Strong Mommy Chrissy. Girl, y'all, what is Olivia doing? Baby, Olivia done got a touch of that Florida living, and baby, that girl Olivia is funny to me. I'm like, Olivia. So I'm not on Olivia's Instagram. Yeah, like I told y'all before, I don't really do social media other than YouTube. I have an Instagram page and I try to engage with it, but I don't know, y'all. I go through so much on YouTube. I don't be having the strength for social or Instagram. But anyway, somebody had DM'd me a picture of Olivia on Instagram, honey, with these pink panties on, and she had them all up in her butt crack. And I was like, okay, Olivia, I guess we see you. We ain't got no other choice but to see you. Okay, girl. I mean, you know, if she don't love it, who will? You know, I will say this: Olivia is a pretty girl. You know, especially when she put that makeup on. She's bad with that makeup. I have to hand it to her. That she's bad with that makeup. I wish I was that daggone good with makeup. But you know, she did a video, something about some red flags. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't really watch the video. But I've been watching other reactions about it. You know, yeah, they said, you know, she was tipsy on the video, and you know, we all know Olivia she like her wine. We do know that. We know Olivia like her wine. You know, at the end of the day, y'all, Olivia is she is who she is, and some people appreciate that and some people don't. At the end of the day, you know, you got to appease your audience, and maybe that's the audience she's trying to capture. You know, letting people know this is the real Liv. This is how I live. This is my life. This is what I do. This is what I like. If you don't like it, you know, middle finger to the air, I guess. You know, so I mean, I was just shocked that she did that picture on Instagram, but it's nothing like what I see on Instagram already. It's a lot of women that do provocative pictures and put them on Instagram. Maybe Liv is trying to, maybe she's trying to be an Instagram, what do y'all call that? A big, beautiful woman Instagram model. Maybe she's trying to tap into that market. I mean, it's a market there for it. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Lord, what is going on with this traffic, y'all? But anyway, this look bad. Okay. It's my fault. I should have got my tail out of here earlier. But anyway, y'all, so yeah. So I saw Olivia, and you know, they said she had a breakdown in one of her videos. Y'all, she just going through some things like we all women do. When we kind of lose the love of our life, and from what she said, Gerard was the love of her life. She's just going through it, and she's going through it publicly because she's, you know, a public figure on YouTube. I mean, it's just, I mean, it's life, y'all. We, you know, a lot of us women have been through it in some time in our life, you know. But I will say this, like, you know, like the saying goes, time heals all wounds. So eventually, as time goes on, she'll be able to move past the breakup of her and Gerard. I know it's hard because she sits and looks at those kids, and that's a constant reminder of that man to her, you know. And when she has conversations with him on the phone about just whatever, or about the kids, or whatever they conversate about, you know, it's always a constant reminder. Now, she did get the tattoo covered, and that's a start. If she's gonna move on past him, that was the first thing to do, is to cover up his name on her neck, because I'm pretty sure the new boo is not gonna take kindly to that. So she had to do that. So just hopefully her and Gerard will be able to move on in their lives, and they both be happy with whoever they end up with, you know. Okay, yeah, whatever. All right, y'all, that's enough of that. We done talked about Olivia and Strong Mama Chrissy. We done talking about them. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, y'all, and a lot of us have already probably heard about it, Capital One's data breach. One of the biggest data breaches ever. Here's a clip of that right now.
And now to the big story of the morning, Melissa.
The details on the hack, and this is a developing story this morning. A massive data breach that affects approximately 100 million U.S. customers and 6 million in Canada. The company says 140,000 social security numbers, 80,000 bank accounts, and 1 million Canadian social insurance numbers were compromised. But it also says the largest category of data that was exposed was from credit card applications, including names, addresses, phone numbers, dates of birth, and self-reported income. The hacker also accessed customer status such as payment history, credit scores, and credit limits. Capital One says the breach occurred in late March. The hacker is believed to have accessed information through a misconfigured firewall that left a cloud server vulnerable. Court records show the FBI arrested a suspect, Paige Thompson. The Wall Street Journal reporting that she's a former engineer at Amazon Web Services. Authorities allege Thompson posted some data on GitHub and a private chat page. Capital One says it will offer free credit monitoring to those affected, and the breach will cost it up to $150 million a year.
Can we talk about this?
Y'all see that? So, what's in your wallet? Okay, well, from this woman in Seattle, she know everything about what's in your wallet. There's a woman in Seattle. She was a software engineer for AWS, which is some type of Amazon company, I believe, that deals with like servers and clouds. Back in March of this year to July, she was able to penetrate one of the firewalls of Capital One. I guess the firewall was vulnerable, assuming, I mean, of course it was vulnerable. And she was able to tap into it, and she was able to intercept over 100 million credit card applications in the United States and 6 million of Canadian residents. 33-year-old Seattle woman. How they caught her and how they caught her so quick is because she was in a chat room and she bragged about it. And that's how they was able to catch her. Now, Equifax went through the same thing too. They had a data breach as well back in 2017. They just did a settlement, I think a month ago. Billions of dollars they settled on. If you are or were affected by the Equifax data breach, if you are affected by the Capital One data breach, you need to go to their website and find out how you will be compensated. Now, Capital One says that they will help people with credit monitoring services, identity theft. I think they're going to give that to you free. You need to take advantage of that. Equifax has $125 or I think 5 years of credit monitoring. It's one of the two. I know the $125. I think it's one of the two that you can pick. But you guys will really need to go to Equifax website and get the full details on it. At the end of the day, my reaction to this is, what we gonna do? Nothing. You know, you're getting to the point now, child, you need to keep your money up under your mattress. Like, it's really getting to that point. With that Capital One breach, bank account numbers were compromised, social security numbers were compromised, addresses, just personal information of over 100 million people in the United States alone, and 6 million in Canada. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It has to be more severe than that. But again, Capital One is gonna give you information. Like, the media is gonna give you so much, but they can't give it to you all because it would clearly start a mass hysteria in our country. But just let it be known that, you know, if you have a Capital One account, you might need to change your password. Yeah, just, you know, you should do that anyway with any type of bank accounts, credit cards account, any type of accounts that you have, you need to change your passwords often. Just change them often. It's a good habit to make. Therefore, you can always, you know, be a step ahead. I mean, at this point, that's the only way we can safeguard ourselves. It's not 100% guaranteed. Amazon has, excuse me, you guys, Amazon has something on their website that you can buy where it's some type of card protector where you can, it'll safeguard your cards from people using the skimmers on it. Because, you know, now you guys, well, it's not now, it's been happening where people will have some type of mechanism on them and they'll walk up to you or walk past you, bump into you, and some way, somehow, that mechanism in their pocket or wherever they have it at can transmit the information from your credit cards, yeah, or your debit cards or whatever. They said that, you know, putting the chips in your car was supposed to safeguard, you know, a lot of identity theft. But they're saying now that the old way they used to do it, when you did the magnetic strip, like when you take your card through the magnetic strip in the store, once you swipe it, literally that information was transmitted instantly, right? Well, now when you use that chip, there's a 1 minute of open accessibility for a hacker to get to your information. So now they're trying to say the chip really ain't all that. It's not really safeguarding that much. I mean, what you gonna do? It's always gonna be somebody smarter than you at the end of the day. So these companies just got to keep trying to stay ahead of the game as much as they can. You know. I don't know, y'all. So if you want more information, you need to go to CNN, or you can go to Capital One's website, EQUIFAX website, and see if you've been, you know, if you were affected and if you can benefit off the data breaches. Okay. All right, y'all. So, for the next order of business, so this happened back in June, you guys, June of this year, in Columbus, Ohio. And I'm gonna let y'all see that clip right now.
Look at the hate in him. Look at the hate in him.
Just don't do that, kid.
Look at the hate in this man. Look, he wait. Officer, what? I ain't in your way, officer. I'm not in your way, officer. I'm just looking at fucking record your name. What's your name, officer? Oh, what? Oh, one of those. How? Is that what you say about us? One of them? One of us? One of them? One of them?
Come on, dear. Just stay over here. So don't give nobody reason to be hurt. And I'm just wondering what's going on. They in the house and they getting...
Come on, daughter. Get back over here.
Get over here.
Get back over there. Junie! Get off, officer! Junie, get off!
Alright. So, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. From the beginning of the video, the woman that was taunting that police, I felt like she was dead wrong. Sounded like she might have been a little bit intoxicated. There was some type of confrontation going on in the neighborhood. They said something about guns were drawn. Like people in the neighborhood had guns. That's why the police were there. That's why the police had their guns drawn. As you can see, the little girl running across the street with the other little babies, and I guess the police that was standing there was like basically telling her to go back, because I guess the house that was behind the police officer was the house that they were investigating. I don't know. But then that man ran over. I guess maybe that was his daughter or somebody related to him, and he kind of like was talking stuff to the police officer. But if you notice, the police officer that he was talking to, he never reacted. It was the other police officer that came and slapped that man. Now, thank God he didn't draw his gun on that man, okay? Because it could have been well worse. Thank God he didn't draw his gun on that man. But what he did do was slap that man like, no, that was a grown man. Like, I get that he might be lippy to the police officer, but if anything, you could have pulled out your maced him. You could have tased him. Punching that man, open hand, slapping that man was totally uncalled for as a police officer. Because as a police officer, you have taken classes, extensive classes of knowing how to control a crowd, right? Now, this same police officer went viral back in 2015 for being the dancing cop. He was, dancing with the kids in the neighborhood of Columbus, Ohio. I'm going to show you guys a real short clip of his Instagram.
You gotta sponge me up, bro. Yeah, get them poppin', yeah. Sponge me up, man, sponge me up. So no, you gotta sponge me up, bro. Yeah, get them poppin', yeah.
All right, did y'all see that? See how he was real cool with the kids? They call him on Instagram, oh no, it's the Popo. That's his Instagram name. And people are really shocked that, because he seemed to be like one of the friendly cops in the neighborhood with the black children in the black community. I don't know what came over that police officer and why he slapped that man like that. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't there, but I will say this: that man was charged. But they have dropped the charges. I mean, they just oughta, because that police officer was dead wrong. They have also defended the police officer. The police department has defended him in saying that he did that in order to protect the people that was around, the bystanders or whatever. Like, it seemed to me everybody was kind of, standing around trying to see what was going to happen. Didn't look like it was a whole bunch going on. But my only reaction to that is, thankfully, he did not pull his gun out on that man, because he had the gun already in his hand, as y'all can see. So, no, he shouldn't have put his hands on that man, but thankfully it didn't turn out to be something much, much worse. At least he didn't shoot him and kill him or injure him really bad. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just going to say this, y'all. I'm just going to keep it 100. When the police are on the scene, let them do their job and you stand back. Just stand back and let the police do their job. I promise you, if you allow them to do their job, more than likely you won't be affected. Especially if you're not the one that's involved in the incident or why the police are there. You're just a person standing by, a bystander just standing by looking. Let them do their job. At the end of the day, they got a job to do. Let them do it and stay out the way. Okay? That's all I can say, y'all. Alright, y'all. That's enough of the Car Chronicles today. We'll be back tomorrow for more Car Chronicles. I thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please also share me on your social media. I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all, I have a goal that I'm trying to reach on this YouTube platform, and I'm very, very close to reaching it. So please help me. If you watch my channel a lot and you're like, child, hit that like button. It don't cost you nothing, okay? Until the next time. I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be easy. And remember, y'all, sub what you love. Bye-bye.